What's up, fellow doomers? This is gonna be a channel update video. My last meta video, as we'll call it, was my first one, my setup. Well, not my first one, but the first one where I really started to get serious about this channel, where I talk about my setup with i3, Ranger, and Vim, which is actually something I want to officially talk about, where that is right now, and where we're going. So firstly, we're going to start off with Ranger. I never did a video on Ranger, mainly because I feel that Ranger's really bloated. But more than that, I never really got into customizing it because I always felt that I was going to move away from it, which I really haven't. But honestly, all of the defaults just work fine for me, to be honest. So I didn't think it was appropriate to make a video on something that I don't really customize too much anyways. The second point is Vim. So what happened to my Vim tutorial series? So I had about 7 or 8 episodes planned. I say 7 or 8 just because one episode could have been combined or separated. I hadn't decided yet, but I noticed that people weren't really watching those videos as much as my other ones, so I just decided to scrap it, which it kind of makes sense to me why people weren't really watching it. I mean, if you're a novice programmer, we'll say, if you're a novice Unix user, we'll say, and you're trying to learn Vim, well, you're probably just going to look on YouTube and you're probably just going to find those top soy dev results, how I learned Vim in a week, and, videos like that. And you're probably not going to see mine. But if you're more experienced but don't know Vim yet, you probably know about Vim Tutor. So then, why would you watch my videos? Which I have to say, I gave some tips there that they don't show you in Vim Tutor, which I think they really should have. But regardless, I didn't really get that message across in my videos. That was my intention. My intention was just to go over the basics along with stuff that I think they should have taught. But since no one was really watching it, I've just decided to stop it. Now, I'll bring back that series if people really want to see more, but just the analytics just tell me that people don't really want to see that kind of stuff, which is fine. The third point, i3. So I know I said, I would go into a whole video on, ricing i3, all the different parts of i3. And I realized every time I wanted to make a video about i3, let's say like getting X resource colors into i3, for example, that those videos were kind of a bit contrived, that there wasn't really too much to explain about i3, except just to look at my dot files and look at my i3 config. Really, it's as simple as that. And some people actually have seen my config, which I'm honored, but I don't feel that i3 really deserves a video in itself, except for the one that I did, which actually kind of answers a question that a subscriber had for me, which is, well, if you like compiled programs so much, why don't you use something like DWM instead of i3? Which, in fact, I told him that I am moving to DWM, and now I can say that I use DWM about 80% of the time. I say 80% because every once in a while I go back to i3 just to look at some of the configs I have and just kind of trying to port everything over. But I'm fairly satisfied with what I have in DWM. There's a lot of things I want to change about it still, but if you want to see my build, you can go into my GitHub, which is just on my channel page, but I guess I could link it. But it's kind of funny. All of the things that I said I would make videos about in my setup video, I'm not going to make videos on any of that. Mainly because either I don't really use it, or people just don't want to see it. But anyways, that kind of gets me into my last-ish point, which is that I'm going to continue to make those meme videos that you've seen, mainly because more people are seeing it, both in terms of time and in clicks. And if people are really enjoying that, I just keep making that. I enjoy making them. My friends enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it. So this is the last point, which is, what is the goal of this channel? What am I trying to do with this channel? Well, ultimately, the goal of this channel is to get banned without doing anything that's explicitly bannable. You can look at someone like Rushvi, and he says a lot of things that, honestly, I'm surprised he's not banned yet. But my plan is not to just say those kinds of things to get banned. I plan to get subtly banned, which some of you that know me in real life know what I'm talking about. But yeah, just keep liking my videos, sharing them for the people who have. Thank you so much. And for all the people, if you really don't like my videos, please dislike them. I said in another video, if you dislike my videos, it actually helps me, kind of gets my videos around, because if YouTube sees that a video has kind of mixed reviews, they kind of say, oh, well, this must be a quality video for some reason. I don't know, but that's kind of the logic of it. Anyways, that's it for me. If you have any questions or comments, concerns, just put them in the comment section below. But that's it for me. Peace out.